guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then my name is Ash and I am a very busy mum of 2 young children. A lot of you guys have asked what's the secret to being more organised, and I'm going to share with you my absolute top tips to being a more organised parent and letting your day run a little bit more smoothly. Because let's face it, we all know it can be really stressful at times, and I've got some really good tips for you guys that you can just implement into your everyday routine, and hopefully it will make a little bit of a difference. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I have recently just worked with HelloFresh, and since I ran out of all my box from my little trial box that they gave me, I've actually used my discount code twice over because I have absolutely fallen in love with it. That whole week we just had the nicest meals, we spent time as a family, there was no stress of having to think of what to make. Using a meal subscription service is #1 on my top tips to be a more organised parent. It combines loads of my top tips into one, which is to set a meal plan, online shop, have a budget, and also make one family meal that everyone is going to eat. Because let's face it, who wants to make several different meals at night time when you've had a stressful day, a busy day at work, or even a busy day at home if you're a stay-at-home mum or on maternity leave? Can you imagine the stress and the time it will save you if you have someone else come up with all the ideas to make your recipes, give you all the ingredients literally measured out in their tiny little amounts that you need. It's all delivered straight to your front door, so you don't have to even go to the shops, and all you have to do is pick it up and put it in the fridge until you want to make it. It's really as simple as that. It's just such a fab idea. And the best part of this is I actually have a discount code for you guys, so you can get half price on your first and your second box. So definitely go and try it. I just cannot say enough about it. It's such a fabulous idea. We have eaten so well since we've tried it, and we also get the family box, which is suitable for kids as well, so there's nothing in there that's really fussy, but there is stuff in there that your kids will maybe try for the first time, and that's good as well because we want to give them a big huge range of options so that they can try and develop their palate some more and try some new stuff. There's some meals I've just never tried before since I started HelloFresh that I've now tried and absolutely love. One of my favourite parts about the HelloFresh company in general is they are so transparent. They give you your recipe card and it shows you how you make your meal, so it gives you all the list of ingredients that they have given you, but also gives you like a shopping list at the side, so if you decide you want to recreate that meal, you can just go to your recipe card for reference, take a picture of it, go into your local shop and pick up all the ingredients yourself and make it whenever you want. They are just such a good company. Also, what I tend to do is buy one of these folders with some Polly Pockets in it and keep all my recipe cards for future reference for ideas if I'm having friends round or family round and we're having a big family dinner. It's such a good idea. It's basically like my own little recipe book, and we've already recreated some of the meals that we've had with HelloFresh but on our own, and we just absolutely love it. One of the other great things about HelloFresh is they've actually got an app, so I literally just go on there and select which day I fancy my HelloFresh order to be delivered. At the end of the next week I decide we want a week off, or we're maybe going on holiday, or we're just not really fancying anything, you can actually just hit pause at any time and then reinstate it whenever you fancy a new box. It's just so good, so transparent, there's no catches, it's just really convenient. It was literally like it was made for mums, especially mums who are like me, who are absolute foodies but sometimes just don't have the time to go and grab all the ingredients. Everything, like you can see in all the meals that I'm showing you in this video, is measured out in the tiny portions that you need, literally like a teaspoonful of this herb, a spoonful of this NYX oil. It's just really fab. Also really good if you are maybe not the most amazing chef, you'll be so surprised and so proud of yourself at what you produce, because it's just like restaurant quality food, but you've made it in your own home with your own stuff, and you will be so impressed with yourself. So not only are the meals delicious, they're also healthy. They're going to save you time going to the shops because it's delivered straight to your front door. You're not going to have meltdowns in the supermarket anymore, which for me, I'm already sold, because there's no need to go to the supermarket unless you're just going to go and grab some milk and some bread or whatever you want for breakfast and lunches. So by not having to go to the supermarket and do your big shop, you're going to save time. You're also going to save meltdowns from the toddlers. Hands up if you've got a toddler who takes meltdowns in the shops. Hands up if you've also got a toddler who wants something every time you go into the shops. That means you can reply to your friend and go for that coffee instead, which I'm all about that. Even if you're not home and your HelloFresh order comes, it gets delivered by DHL in a huge box. It's all pre-packed with freezer bags and ice packs, and it's all good to go for 24 hours since it's been packed. You can also give them a safe place that you quite happily have your box left if you're not home, or even leave it with a neighbour. I wouldn't leave it with a neighbour. they'll end up eating it. Ease of use, I'm totally converted. Fraser and I absolutely adore it because we love our food, we like cooking, and also we just like having one meal that we know we're having every night. Sometimes we waste so much time with what would you like to have for dinner? I don't know, what would you like to have for dinner? I don't know, what would you like to have for dinner? And then before you know it, time gets on and it's beans on toast. And that's no good for anyone. So definitely meal plan and HelloFresh will make that so much easier for you because they just make sure that dinner's sorted. Second tip for being an organised parent is to diarise and schedule your time. Make good use of your day. Most children will have you up very early, so make use of it. I have a little diary that I keep with me and I just picked it up in Poundland. It's nothing fancy, but it's got a really good big section for everyday use, and it means that I can put in any special dates we have coming up, like Charlie's immunisations or parties. We also have a family planner that my mum buys us every single year for Christmas. It's such a good present, and we have that right in our kitchen, so if we think that there's something coming up like an event or a party or there's a really important bill to pay, then we know to go and check the family board to see what's happening that month. It also means that you won't miss anything. There's nothing worse than getting an important appointment and you put the letter somewhere and you totally forget. Make sure that you just take the 2 seconds to just write it on your planner or in your diary and check it every single day. And on the subject of organising your days, definitely set realistic daily goals. I tend to do this every morning or sometimes at night for the next day if there's things that I just know that we need to do. Sometimes I've got a to-do list that is probably as big as my laundry pile, but it's good to set realistic goals and then anything else is a bonus. There's nothing worse than getting to the end of your day and the list of 10 things that you set yourself to do are not done. So definitely have a sense of achievement at the end of the day. Tick off your tasks as you go along and it will definitely make you feel more organised, and the next day you might even be even more productive. This one is a lifesaver and it is prepare your outfits the night before. Prepare them for yourself and for your kids, nappies and everything included. I tend to do this for my kids every single night. This is a top tip because it just saves you so much time in the morning. Don't you realise that 5 minutes the night before is so much less time than 5 minutes in the morning? I just feel like 5 or 10 minutes in the morning is asking so much of my time, especially when I've got the nursery run or if like some of you guys that have got kids on a school run. It's just not worth it. So definitely plan your outfits the night before. Have them ironed and laid out and ready to go. Even in particular, pick outfits that be quite easy to layer up if it was a colder day, or even take tights away if you've got dresses just in case it's warmer. In our weather in Scotland, it's a bit all over the place. It can be raining one minute and sunny the next, so I definitely pick outfits I can kind of layer up or take some layers off depending on the weather the next day. On the subject of clothing, another top tip is to buy similar styles. If you're like me, you're a creature of habit and you'll like the same tones and the same colours, definitely try having more of a capsule wardrobe where the things that you buy can easily be matched together and mixed and matched. It definitely makes such a difference. I tend to find that I buy all the same colour palette for myself, the kids and Fraser, so it's really easy to actually pair outfits together. It makes the most of your money because things are getting worn more, and not even that, it makes it such an easy task to pair outfits together in the evening. It also makes sure that everyone's well put together as well, but normally what ends up happening is I twin with the kids. It's so much easier to think of one outfit and then just replicate it on them. My next tip is don't make today's mess tomorrow's problem. We never go to bed and leave the house a mess downstairs. I always tidy the living room and fix the cushions because there is nothing worse than waking up in the morning and it's a fresh day but you can see yesterday's mess. So definitely go to bed with a clear house and a clear mind, and it will make your mornings so much less stressful. Fraser and I are such a good team when it comes to housework, and we are in a really good habit of making sure that we load our dishwasher every single night and put it on, so that in the morning the first thing we do is put everything away. This way it means we don't get a big huge backlog of dishes in the morning. It makes sure our kitchen looks more tidy because any of the dirty plates go straight in the dishwasher, all the sides are clear, and then any of the plates, cups, bottles, anything that we need for the day are already washed from the day before and we're not waiting for the dishwasher to finish. So definitely load your dishwasher or clean your dishes the night before and don't leave it to the next morning, because not only is it a bit disgusting to look at yesterday's dinner plate, but it just makes you so much more organised, and it is a really good habit to get yourself into. It's an easy fix and it will definitely make your day so much smoother. My next tip is to get up and get ready before the kids wake up within reason. We've all been there with the 5 o'clock risers. My kids tend to wake up about 7 o'clock, 7:30. Ella's more towards 8 o'clock or 9 because she is such a good sleeper. But Charlie's quite young, so he normally gets up about 7 o'clock in the morning, or 7:30 if I'm really lucky. So what I tend to do is try and get myself up and showered and dressed before they get up. But my ultimate tip is do as much as you can the night before. There's so many things that I've got prepared in advance that I don't need to do. Like for example, I get false eyelashes done, so that if worst comes to worst, all I need to do is throw on a little bit of face makeup and my lashes are on and I look as if I've had my makeup done. I also have my eyebrows microbladed, which means I don't have to do anything to my brows in the morning either. But if I've got absolutely no time, at least my brows are on, my eyelashes are on, and all I need to do is just put a little bit on my face and I look as if I've actually made an effort, even if I've only had literally 2 seconds. And I always try to wash my hair and style it the night before. I always wash it and dry it because it takes far too long to do that in the morning. And sometimes what I actually do is I like to style it. As you can see, I wear my hair curly most days anyway. So if you actually curl your hair, brush it out and then put it up in a big bun, that actually keeps it in style for the next day. So all you need to do is take out the bobble, give it a shake and a brush, a little bit of hairspray, and you're good to go for the day. That is a really good one. Also, use sensible storage solutions. We've recently just used these handy dividers in our bathroom drawers and they make such a difference because we can put in all of my products, the kind of communal products, all the kids' toys and anything else into these divider tubs, and it makes such a difference. I've also started to fold Charlie's clothes the KonMari style, and all his drawers definitely get more space in them now that I've decided to do that. I'm going to make my way through the whole house doing the KonMari the way of folding because it really saves a lot of space. I have underbed storage in our bedroom that holds all of our towels, and also in Ella's room too that holds a whole load of our toys and also some extra bedding. And we've also got some really nice drawer dividers. I think everyone has these from IKEA, and it just helps to organise your space a little bit better. So my last tip is to pack your bag the night before, and also if you're even more organised, have an extra changing bag like I do ready to go, just in case you may have to come home one day and grab another bag really quickly to go out that evening. Sometimes it's just easier to have another bag that's ready to go for another day trip, so than having to go around your house packing new nappies, new wipes, new clothes, everything like that. So definitely have a changing bag packed the night before, but also have a backup one as well if you want to be even more organised. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing my top tips for how you can be a more organised parent. Definitely go and check out the HelloFresh subscription service. I will leave you a link in the description box that will get you a discount as well. So it'll be 50% off your first and your second box, just like last time. There's a new discount code there for you to use as well, so definitely check that out. Let me know as well if you do go ahead and use it, because it's just a life changer. It's so good and I can guarantee you'll definitely enjoy it like we have. But thank you so much for watching guys. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit subscribe and stick along for more videos in the future. Give me a thumbs up if you thought this was useful, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!